what I value the most. Also, I mean, being able to live in different countries, also that was really nice. But I will say definitely my classmates are the best that I can find in my Erasmus experience.
Hello. Can you introduce yourself and tell us about your personal journey as a EMJMD student?
Yeah. Hi, I am Karla Carrillo. I am from Mexico. I am the country representative of Mexico, volunteering for EMA for the last 3 years, and I study my Erasmus Mundus in Masters in Sports Ethics and Integrity. I am part of the first cohort that was hosted between 2017 and 2019.
Cool. And what motivated you to pursue this program? Also, what were some of the challenges you faced?
Well, I wanted to professionalize myself in the field of sports because I have been working, I mean, now 11 years, at that time, 7 years. So I was looking for opportunities around the world, especially in Europe, because in the sports field is the best area to go to study in. So actually, it was so random when I found Erasmus Mundus because I couldn't believe that it was too good to be true. So when I figured out that it was for real, and I found that was this specific program who cares about the integrity and about the safeguarding and to keep the sports in a best way, like in a pure way. And that's what I really wanted. I mean, I am always taking care about being playing clean and play fair and so on. So it was just for me. And that motivates me because I really wanted to be more professional on my field. And the challenges that I faced, I have to say that I have to exercise every 4 months because I knew that I gonna be carrying my 40 kilo suitcases around the world from country to another country. So I think that was the biggest one, but also that sounds like so weird, but also the thing of being applying to different visas every 4 or 5 months was also a little hard. By fortune, I mean, as a Mexican, I am lucky enough, and we are like a neutral country. So they provide us with visas, and we are able to travel around Europe. But I also know that after my Erasmus was a little hard to get the visa for work, but at the end I was able to manage because of pandemic. Due to pandemic, I have to go back to Mexico, but I mean, because of my Erasmus Mundus, my profile in Mexico is really high valued. So yeah, I think that there is a blind side, but also there is a really happy side that make everything worthy.
Thank you. Also, can you touch upon a little bit on the benefits of being a part of the EMJMD community?
There are so many, but I will say the multicultural experience is something that I really love. I mean, I had classmates from 16 different countries around the world. So just talking, for example, of my topic of sports, I learned how the sports has been managed in different parts of the world. Also, for example, the role of women in sports in different parts of the world is quite important, and also makes me helps me to create different strategies to improve not only my country, also to be able to talk with people from other countries and to tell them, I mean, sharing my experience and sharing what I know, and also being so open to them, like to really know and really have a good understanding about how everything works around the world. I think that that's what I value the most. Also, I mean, being able to live in different countries, also that was really nice. But I will say definitely my classmates are the best that I can find in my Erasmus experience.
Yeah, that's so true. Like it widens your global perspective. And also, the next question would be, how do you think your volunteer work with Erasmus Mundus Association has helped you develop new skills or gain experience in areas outside of your academic or professional field?
Helped me so much. I mean, I became so much more independent than I was before. I can face any challenge. I mean, I have been living in three different languages that was not my mother tongue. So it's like, oh, don't worry. I know how to communicate myself without saying anything. Also, I can solve my problem solving skills just went higher because you never know what are you going to face in another country or in a different context than yours. I will say as well that I became more well administrative. I mean, I know how to manage my money perfectly. I know how to how to save. It's not that I didn't know before, but when you are here, you really hike the bar about your own management. So I will say it, yeah.
How do you balance your volunteer work with other commitments in your life?
That's a really good one. By the moment, I have three works and the volunteering. So it's not that I need them, but are part-time jobs that actually are related with my degree. But it's just like you just find a way to give back what they give it to you in some way. Like, I really like to volunteer. I really love to be sharing my experience with others. And also because I found some people in Mexico that had the same experience that I did. And at the beginning, they were like, oh my God, so we are really so, like, we have a lot of connections that we didn't know because we didn't talk before, because they are Erasmus Mundus alumni as well, and we share some experiences that other people is like, so you are complaining or you are saying that was not that cool living in different countries, and we say, no, it's not that that was cool. It's just like we had to pack and to buy everything every 5 months. So it's not that it's not cool. It's just like it was hard. I know that you don't understand, but so when we were sharing with the rest of the alumni, we were like, yeah, same. It's not that I hate it. It's just like it was awful to do that. So yeah, I will say that that is part of my experience that I will really like to contribute, and also to share that, of course, that is a great opportunity, but also there are some stuff like, for example, the weather. Talking about the weather as a Mexican, it's not that I live in Brazil that it's always sunny, but we have a really good weather. We don't have, for example, snow, or not as long as we have it here in Europe. So also sharing that with the people that is coming, or also with the people who wants to come, is really important. I mean, just looks like some irrelevant stuff. When I am talking about the credit part today, like what to expect here, I'm telling them, like, don't bring clothes, just bring food. Your Mexican food is gonna be your exchange rate, so just bring food and you're gonna be okay, and you're gonna find clothes there that is gonna be more warm and is gonna be more suitable for you for the weather. So yeah, that is part of my volunteering experience that I like to share.
Great. And what advice would you give to someone who is interested in volunteering with EMA? Also, how can they make most of their experience and find opportunities that align with their interests?
Well, EMA is an organization that is quite big and small at the same time. So you can volunteer in different ways. I mean, I am representing my country, and I am so proud of that. But also we can be more. I mean, we can be 2 or 3 more CRs, and depends of your country as well. But you can do, I mean, Mexico has 32 states, so we need a lot of people to volunteer around. But also, if you want to volunteer with EMA specifically, like more close, you can help them to get some funding, you can help them to organize all these kind of events, you can help them with the financial stuff, with the legal stuff, because there are so many things that we need to do in EMA, especially now that we are trying to connect more with the students and alumni. We know that we face the same troubles about regarding visa, regarding packing, regarding where to buy stuff, where to find accommodation. So also that kind of stuff, you can volunteer with them and help them to develop a guide. And so there are so many stuff that you can do here in EMA.
Great, thank you so much.